Hi, I'm Essie and you're welcome to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for always tuning in. So today I'm going to be sharing a story about a woman's experience at Fenty Beauty Hair Salon. So let's listen to her story and then I'll come back to give my opinion, okay?
Do I look like someone who's just come back from the salon? Fenty Hair Salon? Fenty Hair. This is Fenty product in my hair. That is the edge control in my hair. Let's get into it. So I booked an appointment to have a voluminous style that I chose on the website. The salon does say that it caters to all hair textures, as do the products, allegedly. So I was feeling confident. So I came in today, 10 o'clock, and I sat down in the chair. The hairstylist didn't really say hello to me. She didn't really acknowledge me. It was very, very weird. The girl at the reception did, but as soon as she handed me over to my actual black stylist, I was like, hi. She was like, hi. I was just like, oh, just to let you know, my hair is natural. It was chemically treated a few months ago, well, like about 6 months ago, but it's grown out now, but my hair is mostly natural and it's a pixie cut. I was basically doing the consultation for her. Like, she didn't once ask me a question about my hair. Not a single question before she wasn't interested in my hair before she actually started pulling out the product. Like, there wasn't any consultation at all. She showed me the product. She doesn't really talk me through what the product does or how the chemicals work to treat the hair or to strengthen the hair. She just gives me a very vague summary of it, and then she just starts putting it in my hair. And then she started applying heat to my hair. It's like she didn't know how to blow dry natural hair. It was very bizarre. I believe that from the moment I showed up in front of her, she was just annoyed at the prospect of having to do my hair. She started to blow dry my hair, but she didn't have the correct blow drying tools. And I did mention this to her. I was like, why don't you have the proper blow drying tools for Afro kinky hair? And she was just like, oh, these are the only ones we were given. I did ask, but they didn't give them to us. I was like, okay, fine. You can definitely make it work. But she wasn't making it work. She was literally dragging the comb from the root of my hair down to the ends as she was applying the heat. And I did mention, I was just like, hey, my head is tender-headed, but also it's really supposed to be from the tip to the root. We'll come back to what she said about that later on. So she did the blow dry. It was a very, very mid blow dry. In fact, it was barely a blow dry because a lot of my roots were still in its kinkiest texture. It wasn't actually in its blown out form, which you need for it to be straightened. But also I have a red carpet tonight. So I was like, I'm definitely gonna sit here and do my hair. Never gonna come here ever again. So once the blow drying was done, she brought out the straighteners. The straightening was looking really good. My hair was looking really healthy. And I made sure I did a protein treatment, moisture treatment, washed my hair thoroughly the night before so that when I came in, we're good to go. So straightening the hair, and I noticed, I was like, oh wow, she's really good with the straighteners because I'm not feeling anything on my scalp, I'm not feeling any heat on my scalp. Come to find out, when she starts getting to the front and I can see her better, she's actually not even straightening the roots. She's just avoiding them completely. And when it was brought up, she was like, oh, I don't want to burn your scalp, or I don't want to get heat on your scalp. And it's like, but if you're a professional stylist, you should know how to be able to straighten natural hair without getting heat on the scalp. So as I started to really push back on these issues, she kind of got an attitude, and she was like, listen, your hair's natural, so that's why it's gonna be harder for you. It's natural hair, and at the end of the day, it's not gonna be like someone else's hair. Even if I straighten it, it's gonna lose all of the straightened texture because your hair's natural. It's just gonna revert. And I'm like, if you are a qualified hairstylist for black hair, you should know how to do a blow dry and straightening, which is basically the latter half of a silk press, and that hair should withhold that heat for at least 2-3 days. Some people, their silk press can last them a week or more. Obviously, it's down to upkeep. And to be fair, I am liking the little waves and the texture and the curls and stuff. And then I do mention to her, hey, the way you're combing my hair, you're combing it straight from the root down to the tip. Again, this was mentioned before, by the way. This is not the first time I've pushed back. I was pushing back a lot, which is why she was catching an attitude. And so she said, there's nothing wrong with the tips of your hair, it's healthy. And I'm like, yeah, even if it's healthy, you're still not supposed to be combing from. It's very much giving the aunties on, if you go to Peckham or any of these places to do your hair, and they're just combing it straight like that, because they don't care about natural hair. They don't care about the safety, protecting it. They don't care about the breakage. They don't even care that it's connected to your scalp and it could be hurting you. They just don't care. It's almost like they're angry at the natural hair. I was like, no, you're supposed to do it like gradually, building up from here, 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 and then getting to the actual root and the scalp area. And she was just like, look, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt when we're doing your hair because your hair's natural. If your hair was relaxed like mine, it wouldn't be that bad. I have never felt like such an inconvenience just because my hair's natural. The way she spoke to me made me feel like I was just wasting her time because I had natural hair. I felt so like just an inconvenience, like, oh, you ugly nappy-headed girl, like, why did you think you were gonna come here and get a nice style session? That's literally what it was giving. It was giving, what made you think? She was like, yeah, like when you go on our website, just because it says that these styles are applicable, like we're not even supposed to be putting heat on natural hair. Like if you come and get heat damage, then you're gonna say it's my fault. And I'm like, there's ways to straighten black hair, 4C hair, without giving it heat damage.
First off, the amount of unprofessionalism oozing out of this story time is insane. Not only was she unprofessional, but she doesn't even know how to do hair. Like, how? What gave you the audacity to be rude without even knowing how to do your actual job? I thought people needed money, but why are you playing with your source of income like that? Eh? The hairstylist was wrong on different level. Not only was she nonchalant and dismissive towards her client, you're meant to provide quality service and to respect my preference as a client. The reason why I booked a professional service is because I want to sit down, relax, and enjoy the whole process. Not coming to lecture you on your actual job that you're so rude about. The audacity. Not only was she rude to this woman, she was also gaslighting this woman to think that her natural hair was the problem. Like, she was gaslighting her to think that her hair is the problem, and if it wasn't for her hair, the whole process would have been smoother and seamless. But she was trying to gaslight her to say, oh, well, your hair is natural and that's why it's like this. I mean, you could have... Why are you even giving... why was she even giving her the advice to relax her natural hair? That is not professional at all. At all. If you're making my hair the way I don't like, I'm supposed to complain. I'm supposed to tell you that, oh, I don't like how you're handling my hair. I don't like how you are treating me right now. But you were so dismissive and trying to make her feel like she's the problem for having natural hair. And that is why some clients end up crying when they get home or making videos when they get home, because some people are not outspoken and some people cannot really stand up for themselves. Some people can stand up for themselves, but they are unproblematic, that they don't want to complain to you. So they'll go home and cry, because sometimes there's a way you speak to a person, especially an adult, trying to make them feel like they don't know what they are doing or like they made the wrong choice. Most people will go back home and start crying, regretting the whole thing at the same time. So when a customer is complaining to you, please learn to listen. This is one of the things, like one of the lessons most of these hairstylists or, you know, those who work in public places should learn. Communication is key. You learn to listen to your customers. I know some customers can be a pain in the, but you need to learn to listen to them when they say, I don't like this. You're pulling my hair like this. Like, you're even combing the hair from the roots. This is a basic thing that everybody should know. But the fact that a hairstylist is combing someone's hair, especially natural hair, from the roots screams unprofessionalism, screams, I don't know what I'm doing, but let me just do it. She was even lecturing you and you're still acting like the boss. Eh? She was telling you, no, you don't comb the hair like that. And you're like, oh, I don't want to burn your hair. She doesn't care. She said it that she doesn't care. I am telling you that I am dissatisfied about the way you are treating me, the way you're taking the whole situation, the way you're combing my hair, the way you're handling my hair. And the best thing for you to do is to dismiss and try to make me feel like I don't know what I'm doing. That is so wrong. I'm not really a fan of, oh, sack her and cancel her and stuff like that, because that is a source of income. But you shouldn't play with your source of income like that. You shouldn't. Unless you're very rich and you know that money is water to you and money don't mean nothing to you. But this is your source of income and you should take it seriously. If it was like strictly a hair salon where they didn't say, oh, both for natural hair, because the salon, according to her story, they cater for different hairs, meaning relaxed hair and natural hair. So the fact that natural hair was inclusive in the whole thing means that they can handle, and they have professionals that can handle natural hair. But the fact that the professional is rendering an advice to a natural to relax her hair, the reason why some of these stylists with relaxed hair are so angry is the fact that they don't like managing their own hair. They relax their hair because they don't like handling or managing natural hair. So imagine the anger when they are handling your own hair as a client with natural hair. Some of them are so angry, and you can feel the anger when they are combing your hair, the way they are yanking it, the way they just don't care. You can feel it, like it's passing through their veins to their hand and to the comb, and that is why they want to yank and uproot your hair from the roots. So if you have natural hair and you notice that the stylist have relaxed hair, maybe the best thing is just to leave. But on the other hand, there are some stylists probably with relaxed hair that also know how to handle natural hair. Have you ever experienced something like this? Do let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Alright, so after making the video, Fenty Hair reached out to her.
Fenty Hair have got back in touch, so you need to stop tagging this lady, okay? She probably just wants to spend time with her family. Stop. So without divulging the exact details, Fenty Hair was very apologetic about the experience I had, and they have extended a really kind invitation for me to come back into the salon to have a better experience with a more trained hairstylist. As of right now, I don't feel comfortable taking them up on that offer, mainly because of the way the first experience was just so bad. And actually, since my experience of going in, I've seen several other people go in and have not so great experiences with their hair, whether it be 4C, 4B, or 4A. And so for now, it's not something I'm going to be doing, but I really appreciate them actually reaching out.
So if you were in her shoes, would you have gone honor the invitation of, going for like a special treatment, or you would have declined like her? Also, let me know your reason in the comments section. One of the things most of these hairstylists need to learn, communication skill is important, and I thought that these people go through training before they are employed. I mean, not all black people know how to handle their hair, but the fact that you're working in a salon that is inclusive, like they handle natural hair, relaxed hair, you should be patient. Handling relaxed hair is different from handling natural hair. When it comes to natural hair, you need a lot more patience and care to make the customer feel really, relaxed. Most naturals don't trust, hairstylists with their hair, because most of you just be like, your anger towards black hair is insane. It's really insane. So I would actually say that hair salons or hairstylists should learn to communicate with their clients, because some of these clients, they don't know how to speak out. Me, if it was me, I'm introverted and I'm kind of antisocial and I don't really like to complain. But if I tell you that you're doing this to my hair and you just dismiss me and minimize me and look down upon me, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Actually, I am leaving. I would walk out. Even if we're almost done, I will leave. Because I might end up getting so angry, and I'm the type that if I'm angry, like, I might not speak up, like I'm angry and I'm boiling. I just want to get out of that space. So actually, this is the end of the video. Let me know what you think in the comment section. There is nothing much to say aside the fact that this black woman was gaslighting a fellow black woman, and she was unprofessional. She was she was disrespectful and rude. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment section about this. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.